Hello and welcome back to the channel for the park tour that I promised a while ago and haven't got round to until now. But yeah, I'm finally doing it. So as you can see, this is just a map here, just seeing the placement of all the enclosures and facilities and stuff. So yeah, we'll start right at the entrance of the park, those two stalls there. The emergency shelter, then we have this path that runs along here, that goes to this arcade here, which leads to the first enclosure that we built, which is a Margosaurus and Torosaurus enclosure. So yeah, I'm going to show you all the galleries in this video, so you can get a good view of the dinosaurs as the guests would. From this one you can't see anything, which is a bit of a shame. That's all near the watering hole. And then of course we have this second one here, and there you can see the Margosaurus there laying down. Some in the distance there. And there's that one there laying down. None of the Torosaurus were visible in this area though. But yeah, it's quite a nice exhibit for our first one. And then here are all the Torosaurus all herding around this watering hole. Torosaurus has got to be my favourite ceratopsid. I love it. Just in general. As well as in this game. There we go, the little social animation there. Locking horns. And now we can get a look at our Amargasaurus herd. One of my favourite dinosaurs in this game. Probably my favourite herbivore actually. I just really like it. It's one of the more unique dinosaurs. That one there having a little sleep. So here we have Jade, which was the Amargasaurus that I named. Because of the green stripe it had down it. And then the path carried on up here to the last viewing gallery for this enclosure, which got a shot of the watering hole, and as you can see all the Torosaurus there, them two in the background having a little scrap. So you've got some quite good viewing points in this enclosure. And you can just see in the distance there the Hadrosaur enclosure that I put in this part. But that pretty much finishes off that enclosure. So yeah, once you've visited that area, you can go to this main area here, which has the big lake in the middle, all the amenities around here. So there we have the VR thing, I don't know what it is, but yeah, the gift shop and the steak house I made. I wanted it to be quite a fancy restaurant, and we have all the outside seating there. And then we had our Allosaurus enclosure. Oh, I forget a little view of the lake there. Yeah, so here we have the Allosaurus, as you can see there's that one there. Roaming around, all the other two are behind trees, so you couldn't see them. But yes, there's another exhibit where you can get some decent views. There's not too many trees in the way. Here you can see that one again there from a different angle. Then we have these two viewing towers. Yeah, again, you can't see anything. You can just see it disappearing into the trees there. And then the other one, which again, you can't see anything out of. So there you go, there's the other two there, hiding away. That one just wandering off into the trees, and then this one emerging from some of the trees. I really liked the design of the Allosaurus in this game. I love like the eyebrow crest things, whatever they are. I'm pretty certain that's what the scientific term for them is. But yeah. So here we have the Allosaurus that we named, and I named it Darunia, which was a reference to The Legend of Zelda because of like the brown colour. It reminded me of Gorons, and I just like Zelda games, so I just thought it was a cool little reference. And then we had this one. Oh wait, no, you've seen that one. Yeah, this one, the one that's hiding away, like the green stripes down the back. I really like that one. I thought this one was going in for a hunt, but no, he just wanted to get some food. I then decided to get a view from the gallery, because this is like the intended purpose of putting the feeder there. So you can see the Allosaurus feeding. But yeah, that pretty much finishes that enclosure off, and then you carry on down here and you get to the lagoon, which yeah, I showed some footage here, but you can't actually see any of the dinosaurs, you can just see shadows. So as you saw there, I cut that footage out of the galleries that didn't have anything to show. Yeah, we can get a look at our Ichthyosaurus and Indoraptor now. This is basically just a shark with a long snout, really, isn't it? I do like the Ichthyosaurus though. I wish there was like more unique animations for the marine reptiles though. They don't really do much, they just swim around. Well, that's still nice to have them, I suppose. Although this is one of the marine reptiles I really like. I really like the patterning down the side of this reptile. I'm always so tempted to just call it a dinosaur, but it's not scientifically accurate, is it? Yeah, we named that one Richard, after Richard Attenborough, who played John Hammond. And then you got this viewing tower here, as well as the hatchery, and I wanted this to be like a like a viewing area, so the staff can monitor like when the dinosaurs are released into their enclosure. And then we had these other two galleries here, but I'm not going to show that because there was nothing in front of it. And then that takes you up to the staff area, which is where all the staff facilities are put. So we have like the staff centre and the expedition centre and the science centre and all of that stuff. Using some of the decorations there, just making it look a bit more like a work area rather than a place where guests would be. And then we had this viewing tower here, which would look into the enclosure that you'd let the dinosaurs into before they was put into their actual habitat. And then we have all like the cages there, for like moving the dinosaurs theoretically. But yeah, quite a nice little sized backstage area, nothing too large. And then we had this path which only staff would be able to go up to in theory. Unfortunately, you don't get staff only paths in this game, but maybe in one of the future updates that'll be a thing. But this path led up to our Indoraptor enclosure, where we had these two big viewing platforms. So you could look in, as you can see it just running behind the trees there. But yeah, allow you to look in at a safe distance because, as we know, the Indoraptor is a very vicious dinosaur. There you go, it's just eating there. Such a unique dinosaur. Well, it's not really a dinosaur, it's a hybrid. I love the way it like twitches, like just looks so unstable. Just crawls along so creepily. So that's that enclosure. So back to the main area of the park. We have this path that led up to the rest of the enclosures. So we had this one here, which had Stegosaurus and Iguanodon in. So you can see some Iguanodon there. And then this view of a Stegosaurus walking right across. That couldn't have been timed better. Walking right in view as soon as I get into the viewing gallery. And then we have this second viewing gallery here, which looked down into the watering hole, although the view wasn't too great. So now we can get a little look at our herd of Iguanodon. Oh, that pattern's really good. I do like that one. This was the one I named Igneo because of the fiery colour. I thought that was quite cool. And then we had Iggy, which was named by one of you guys. I can't remember who now, because that was quite a while ago, but yeah. And then we have this little Stegosaurus here. I think, was this Brutus? I think I named it Brutus. Yeah, not one of my favourite dinosaurs in this game. I just don't like the Jurassic World skin for it. I like the Lost World one. There's just something about the Jurassic World skin that I just don't like. But yeah, that's that enclosure pretty much. Oh wait, getting an extra little look there. Yeah, that path led on, and there was another gallery here, which was a Sauropelta and Archaeornithomimus exhibit. So as you can see on that hill there, you can see the Archaeornithomimus. Then in the distance over there, you can just see the Sauropelta. So not one of the largest enclosures in this park, but quite a nice little one. So have some smaller dinosaurs. You can just see the Sauropelta on that hill over there. Then we've got a little look at them close up. And then we had a little look at our Archaeornithomimus. Definitely have some of the best looking patterns, I think, the Archaeornithomimus. Then we have these two here having a little social animation. Pecking like chickens. This one, I really like the pattern like around the eye for that one. But that pretty much finishes up everything in that enclosure. And then that path led on to this area, which was like a main little plaza area, shopping district. And then we had this lake thing here. I'm using all the new decorations and stuff for this when they all came out. And then we had this long walkway that led up to this nice and symmetrical viewing gallery area. So as you can see, this is our Hadrosaur exhibit. And the view from this gallery, it's like there's quite a lot of Hadrosaurs in there. I don't know if I went a bit overboard with them. I don't like it when exhibits look too busy, but then they're all quite packed together, aren't they? Oh, we also had Myosaur in here, didn't we? I can't actually remember what went into this one. I think we had... Oh, yeah, and there's a Myosaur that managed to get into my other Herbivore exhibit, somehow. The dinosaurs do like to phase through fences now and then. But yeah, I got him tranquilised and moved back in due time. Yeah, we had Stegosaurus as well, one of my favourite hadrosaurs. Of course, Parasaurolophus. Can't have a hadrosaur exhibit without Parasaurolophus. And Carnivore, but none of them are really in sight. So we just get a shot of that one walking into the trees over there. And this one, that's quite a cool pattern. And yeah, of course we had the Myosaur as well. That one still waiting to be tranquilised. But yeah, we get a view from our main Herbivore exhibit with the gyrosphere and stuff in. And we had Monolophosaurus there, as you can see. Really cool shot of that in the distance. And then there was that one that was right close to the gallery. There's some Patasaurus there. Give a view of them from the gallery. Wading around the watering hole. It's quite a nice shot, actually. Yeah, the Myosaur is just getting tranquilised now, as you can see. There we have that little island in the middle. I thought that was quite nice. There we go. Passed out, ready to be shipped away.
Asset requiring collection.
So there we go, got him all moved over. And now we can get a look at the rest of the herbivores in this exhibit. So here we have the Sinoceratops. Then we had this one here laying right in the middle of the gyrosphere route. Literally lying right in the way. And of course we had the Carnivore, which is a dinosaur that I hardly ever used. Mostly because it was a pain in the original game, because it needed so much like tree cover and stuff. It really used to annoy me, but here in Sandbox we don't have to worry about its fussy nature. And of course, yeah, we didn't get a close look at our Apatosaurus here. I think they're doing a little social animation there. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Confirming asset delivery.
That one letting out a big roar there. Letting itself be known to the world. With this one all on his own over there. That one hiding in the trees. I like that one. Yeah, that one really wants to show itself off. And of course we have the Monolophosaurus. That one really close to the fence. It'll probably start phasing through in a minute. And this one. So that's that exhibit. We'll get a little view on our gyrosphere now. Not a full tour, but yeah, just a little look. There, so you have the Camarasaurus over there.
Camarasaurus was one of the most common sauropods to have lived during the late...
Shot of nothing. There's something Camarasaurus in the distance again. Sinoceratops there walking along with the gyrosphere. That's quite a nice little shot. But yeah, none of the dinosaurs were really wanting to be seen. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up that area. So yeah, from there you can go up and around here, which leads on to our Monolophosaurus exhibit. Right here. And as you can see, you can just see him in the distance hiding. That one having a little lay down. This one running over to get a bit of food. And then we got a closer look. So this was Snapper, which was one I named, and then straight after we had Mono, which was a dinosaur that one of you guys named. Probably one of the best looking patterns actually. Oh, this one's really good as well. All the patterns for the Monolophosaurus are really good, I think. Probably one of my favourite additions to the game actually. But yeah, from that exhibit we had this one here, and as you can see from the viewing gallery, we had Stegosaurus, Nodosaurus and Pachycephalosaurus in this exhibit, so some small armoured herbivores. See, all the Nodosaurus were congregating around here. I really like the Nodosaurus, but I think some of the patterns are a bit too extreme. I said that in that was the last video, I think, wasn't it? Then we had a little look at our Pachycephalosaurus here. We had this one here, which I named Ryuji, after the character from Persona 5. That one there having a little drink. And then we've got to look at our Stegosaurus, which is probably my second favourite ceratopsid, although both Torosaurus and Stegosaurus are constantly changing in which one's my favourite. That one there getting all defensive. It looked like it was getting all defensive. I don't know if it done a little animation or something, but yeah, it looked like it was ready to charge. That's all herding really close together. which was quite nice. Yeah, we have that little seating area there, and this led on to our Carnivore enclosure, where none of them decided to show up. A lot of my carnivores like to hide in this park. But yeah, as you can see, I started running over. We have this grey one here. I think I named it Taurus, or it might be the green one, I can't remember now. But I definitely named one of them Taurus. Taurus the Carnivore. It's a bit of a weird name, but yeah, it's fitting, I suppose. Yeah, so he started to eat, and they've done this animation, although it was a bit glitched. Wait for it. They start eating. It throws a bit of food and starts levitating above its head. Yeah, I'm sure that's meant to go a bit differently, but yeah, it's quite a cool little animation. I've never seen that before. I think Carnivore has some of the more unique animations. They're always like really brutal though, the way it like charges into the goat for its like hunting animation. I really like that. But from there, you get to our hotel complex, which was hidden away in the trees. I wanted guests to feel that they were secluded in the hotel area. Of course, we have the restroom there and the shelter for the hotel guests. And then we had our Velociraptor enclosure. As you can see, that one there having a little feast. Here we had 4 of these, and they're all named. I think this one is Larry, Tarry, Harry, and Barry. And they were all suggested by one of you guys, so thank you for that. Yeah, that was quite a small little enclosure there. Not one of my favourites. I don't like the shape of that enclosure really. But yeah, that led on up here to our Dinosaurus enclosure. So as you can see, they're all walking around there. I think I did too many in this exhibit. I feel like the exhibit's too large and there's too many Dinosaurus. I don't really like carnivores in big groups like this. Well, large carnivores anyway. We had that one there. I thought it was going to eat, but it literally just stood there staring. That one there sleeping, and this one looks like it's annoying it by making all the noise around it. But yeah, that one's like staring off into space. And that pretty much wraps up all the enclosures in this park. So yeah, that's everything that we put into this park. So thank all of you guys for the suggestions. I was just checking here to see if any of the dinosaurs I hadn't checked up on, but no, I got them all. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you all for all your suggestions and name suggestions and enclosure ideas and stuff. I do appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to have a look at our park at night now, which I haven't done. So there we go, it looks really cool at night actually. I don't know why I'm using the map there, but I wanted to get a look at the Indoraptor at night. It's much more atmospheric when you look at the Indoraptor at night. Oh, doing a little animation there, I love that. Oh, that's so cool. Right, so as this video's closing up, I do have plans for another park, and I'm going to wait until the Dominion DLC comes out. So I'll play through all the campaign and stuff, and then I'll get to work on making a Biosyn Valley facility with all the new feathered dinosaurs, which I'm really excited for, especially the Pyroraptor. That looks amazing. And to add to the Dominion Hub, I'm actually watching the film tomorrow, and I'm so excited, I can't wait. Hopefully the film gives me some inspiration for enclosure ideas. Yeah, all of this Dominion stuff coming out at the moment. Oh, I'm so excited. It's a perfect time to be a Jurassic fan at the moment. If any of you guys have ideas for enclosures I could put in the Dominion Park, please let me know in the comments. I'll be really excited to see them. for when the DLC releases on June 14th, although the series will probably come out a bit after because I'll be playing through the campaign and stuff. Anyway, that wraps up the Maple Valley Dinosaur Park. Thank you very much for your suggestions and being a part of it. But look forward to the future as I start to build some more parks, including the upcoming one, which will be the Dominion Park. So thank you very much for watching, and of course I'll see you in the next one.